My name is Kelsey Bowen, and this is my sculpture studio in Red Lodge, Montana. I'm very drawn to the figure, and I'm especially drawn to the figure in clay, mostly because I think clay is just an amazing material that can take on any tale that you give it. And my favorite thing to do in clay is to create stories. So I like tucking details and strange little parts in to create a story through objects and also through the gesture that my figures have. And although my stories are always starting from a personal place, I always hope that people can get kind of some of their own personal out of it as well. Animals are one of my absolute favorite things to make, so often my sculptures have animals in them, and I always have a constant variety of foster animals coming through the house that I can use as references, and also they're pretty cool to hang out with in my free time. There's never a dull moment. And of course, we have our dog Remy too. Once my pieces are fleshed out in clay, I get to play with the surface, and I think, well, I know that one of the things that I'm most drawn to is that I get to be both sculptor and painter with my work, and I love that. I love bringing something to life with color and texture, playing with where I can tuck colors or small details. Right now, I'm madly in love with underglaze, and so that's the material that I primarily use for my surface. I love finding places to put color and small moments like on the hem of a skirt, anywhere that I can add extra detail to just push a piece further. And as I build up these layers of color and these surfaces, the piece starts to come to life, and I just think that's one of the coolest parts about sculpture, and one of the things that just keeps drawing me back is here's this idea that I had in my head, and now here it exists as a 3D thing in real space, and I just think that's a beautiful part of art.